So what were some of your obstacles been during your art journey? What have some of your obstacles been on your journey as an artist?
I think whilst I was at uni, it's just a lot about time. Like that's been the biggest obstacle, like dividing my time. Like, cool, I had to really study like hard because my degree was completely different to what I wanted to do. So all my time was on uni.
Yeah.
So I couldn't really focus on art, even though I knew that's what I wanted to do. And what I think was another obstacle was like how disheartening that was. Like, cool, I'm only doing work really like one period of the year, like every summer. Yeah. Like I always just think like, oh, imagine if I was doing art constantly, I'd be so much better. I'd be producing so much more work. So I think it was just that and like the time I have to spend on other things. But like, now that I've graduated, I have the time now to do the work. So those obstacles are being
overcome,
put aside now.
Yeah.
Overcome, that's the word, thank you.
That's what I'm here for. It's not. So obviously now you're saying, because obviously you recently graduated, what?
Yeah.
But you finished officially. When did you finish? Like April?
I finished in May, but I came back home in July.
But you'd obviously like finished studying and stuff in May, didn't you?
Yeah. Last exam was in May.
So have you, now that you've literally had nothing else to do, because obviously COVID and whatnot, had nothing else to do, have you been able to draw a lot more than you would normally have been able to? Yeah,
like I've been able to like plan out a lot more future pieces that I want to do. And I've done like 3 large-scale paintings since graduated. Not this large, this is very big. Slightly smaller. Smaller than this. I'm on my 3rd piece now, which is only a bit smaller than this actually. So yeah, I've been able to do that. As I was saying, like I learned some graphic design skills or like digital art skills.
Yeah.
That was from scratch. So I've been doing that as well.
Learn the digital art yourself?
Yes, YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube is it. YouTube has everything.
100%. Even photography as well. There was like, I think YouTube was handy for a few videos. The skills. It definitely comes in handy for the tricks. Definitely.
Absolutely.
So how long does it take you to do your paintings now? Because obviously you were saying like obviously there was one took you 4 hours, that was in your year 12 days, and then there was one the one behind you said was 3 months, and obviously just in general you would have had stuff getting in your way before like your degree, but obviously now how long does it take you to complete like one piece? So like you said you've done like 3 big large scale.
Yeah.
How does it take you to complete one of those?
Because I just have to think about the hours, because I do it on and off, but I feel like if I did it consistently, like I could do like a large scale piece from idea conception to final piece, maybe in like 2 weeks.
2 weeks? That's not, I mean, 2 weeks compared to 3 months.
2 weeks compared to 3 months. We'll take it.
A big jump. How would you value that work?
How much do I value that work? Because of the time, it's less time put on it. But I like, because the concept, it's an attachment. Like, because they're now things I want to do.
Yeah, I feel like there's more to it
than just time. That is true. That is true. But in like,
that's a real piece right there, you know. Like, you know, time is money, but you know, there's other things that go into
it. That is true. I think that's the problem. Huh?
You know what I'm saying? And the meaning and the story. Don't forget the story.
That's the thing. Like, like as now, like for example, like if this piece was for sale, like I don't know how much I'd price it at, because it's a lot. It took a lot of time.
Yeah.
It's a lot of effort, and like I love the meaning. And I think now that's what I have to fight now is because now I'm producing pieces that I want to do. They have a lot of attachment. So it's valuing that attachment is I need to put a price on that sometimes, you know.
Right.
But you know,
So for something like that, if for something like the piece behind you, it'd probably be easier for someone else to kind of do what that couple did and hit you with their price tag first. And it's just like, do I feel like I can sell it for that much, or could I sell it? Yeah, no, I hear that. But
yeah, definitely.
It's probably a skill you are gonna have to develop though.
Definitely. And I think now that I'm starting my journey and like I'm learning a bit more, like I'm learning YouTube again, that's been really good in pricing and stuff and valuing work. So yeah, as I get on this journey properly, I will definitely have to figure that out.
On your journey, have you noticed like growth, obviously since year 12, not just obviously because you've now expanded your skill range, so obviously now you're moving on to digital art, but it's like, have you noticed growth in the way you draw, like just being a better artist? Have you noticed that over the time from here?
Yeah, definitely. Like as you said, other than like technique and like technically getting better every time I paint, like I feel like I could see progression every time I paint. I could see like errors and I try and rectify that in the next piece, and then like building blocks like that. But also in terms of like concept building, because I think like my work, if I was to like put a title or put it in like a group, it's like concept abstract work. So I think the process of like conceptualizing ideas, that has definitely grown up as well. It's developed definitely. And as I said, like I'm like drawing more from like personal experiences or like things that matter to me. So that's the type of stuff that are building me as an artist, definitely.